Beloved chosen one, I am Michael, and I have come to speak with you today about purpose, because I have watched you quietly wondering whether your life actually means something, whether you are here for a reason beyond simply getting through each day. I need 10 minutes of your attention today, because I believe this question has been sitting heavier on you than you have let on to anyone, and I have come to offer you a different way of seeing it. I want to address something first. Beloved chosen one, purpose does not always arrive the way we expect, as a single dramatic calling, a lightning bolt moment of absolute clarity. For most people, purpose reveals itself gradually through small decisions, quiet faithfulness, and seasons of preparation that rarely feel significant while they are actually happening. If you have been waiting for a grand sign before you believe your life has meaning, I want to gently challenge that expectation today, because purpose is often discovered in motion, not in stillness, waiting for permission to begin. I want to speak to the comparison trap that so often distorts how we think about purpose. You look at someone else's life, their visible impact, their public platform, their obvious calling, and you quietly wonder why your own life feels so ordinary. By comparison, beloved chosen one, ordinary is not the opposite of purposeful. Some of the most significant impacts a person can have happen in rooms no one else is watching, in relationships no one else sees, in quiet faithfulness that never once trends or goes viral. Do not measure your purpose by visibility. Some of the deepest callings are the quietest ones. I want to talk about the specific gifts you carry, the ones you might be tempted to dismiss as unremarkable simply because they come naturally to you. Beloved chosen one, the very things that feel effortless to you are often exactly the things you were designed to offer the world. You tend to undervalue what comes easily, assuming that if it did not require struggle, it must not be particularly significant. But I want you to reconsider that assumption today. Ease is not evidence of insignificance. Sometimes it is simply evidence that you were built precisely for that exact thing. I want to speak honestly about the seasons where purpose feels completely absent, where you cannot identify any clear direction at all, where every day feels like simply surviving rather than living toward anything meaningful. If that is where you are right now, I want you to hear this. Seasons of unclear purpose are not wasted seasons. They are often quietly building the foundation, the character, the resilience that will eventually support whatever comes next, even though you cannot see the connection yet. Some of the most purposeful chapters of a person's life were built entirely on the unglamorous, confusing seasons that came directly before them. I want you to say this with me now. Beloved chosen one, whether silently or spoken aloud, my life has meaning, even in the seasons where that meaning is not obvious to me. My purpose is not measured by visibility or comparison to anyone else's calling. The gifts that come naturally to me are not insignificant. They are exactly what I was designed to offer. I release the pressure of needing a dramatic sign, and I choose to walk faithfully in whatever is in front of me today, trusting that purpose reveals itself gradually, through faithfulness, not through waiting. I want to speak to the fear of choosing wrong, the paralysis that sometimes comes from believing there is exactly one correct path, and if you miss it, you will have failed permanently. Beloved chosen one, I want to release you from that fear today. Purpose is rarely a single narrow road with no room for adjustment. It is far more often a direction, broad enough to accommodate detours, mistakes, and course corrections along the way. You are not one wrong decision away from missing your entire purpose. You are simply walking, learning, adjusting, exactly the way every purposeful life has ever unfolded. I want to remind you as well that purpose often changes shape across different seasons of your life. What felt like your calling at 25 may look entirely different at 45, and that is not evidence of failure or inconsistency. It is evidence of growth, of your purpose maturing and expanding alongside you rather than remaining frozen in a single fixed form for your entire life. Do not feel trapped by an earlier version of your calling if you sense it evolving into something new. I want to speak to those of you who feel like your current circumstances, your job, your responsibilities, your season of life, are somehow preventing you from living out your true purpose. Beloved chosen one, I want you to consider something. Purpose is often less about the specific circumstances you find yourself in, and more about the posture you bring to those circumstances. A person living out genuine purpose in a difficult, ordinary job can have far more impact than someone in an impressive position who is simply going through the motions. Your current season, however unremarkable it may feel, may already be exactly where your purpose is being lived out, quietly, faithfully. without you fully recognizing it yet. If this message has reached you at exactly the right time today, comment the words, "I have purpose," so that others questioning their own significance can find this same reminder. I also want to speak to the exhaustion of feeling like you constantly have to justify your existence through what you produce or accomplish. Beloved chosen one, your worth was never contingent on discovering some perfect singular purpose. You are valuable simply by existing. And purpose, when it does reveal itself, is an addition to that inherent worth, not a requirement for earning it in the first place. Before I leave you today, I want you to think of someone in your life who might be quietly questioning their own significance, wondering if their life actually matters. Reach out to them today. Beloved chosen one. Sometimes the most purposeful thing you can do in a single day is remind someone else that their existence has meaning, even before they have fully figured out what their calling looks like. Your life is not accidental, beloved chosen one. The very fact that you are here, breathing, still asking these questions, still caring enough to seek meaning, is itself evidence of a purpose already quietly at work within you. Subscribe if this message reached you today, beloved chosen one, because tomorrow I return with another message meant exactly for you. Walk in peace and walk in purpose, even in the ordinary, unremarkable moments that make up most of your days. I remain with you.